Welcome back from the break. Now the judges are going to deliberate over the yellow team. They're going to tell them exactly what they've thought about the last 30 minutes of their effort. So judges, go ahead and taste the food. Let us know what you think. I'm going to have a chat with Kezian and Brad in the meantime. And guys, you guys were very relaxed there. It was as if you were taking a Sunday morning stroll.
Well, we planned what we were going to do with the pastry. And then we waited for the mystery ingredients so we can incorporate it, and we just came out with this.
And you guys brought out such creativity. It was really nice to see it all come together and evolved so wonderfully. Well done, Kezia.
Thank you.
Yeah. So exactly tell us, what did you do and how do you feel?
Well, we feel proud of what we've done. It's kind of an innovation. We made for you a puff pastry fruit sandwich with some chocolate cream, chocolate and vanilla cream. That should taste good. I hope that the judges enjoys it.
I think that what we're going to try to do is hear from Marilla.
The presentation is amazing. When it came to the table, we were all, awed by the mere presentation of it. But it's a difficult dessert to eat. It's because of the layering and because of the use of the fruit in its raw state. It then has, you have the textures, which is nice to have a mix of the textures, the softness of the dough and the firmness of the fruit, but they're not really working together. I'm looking for the chocolate. I was looking forward to the chocolate, and I'm not tasting it much in the dessert. So and there's a high citrus flavor that I'm getting, and that kind of is overpowering the flavors of everything else for me.
It looked really beautiful when it came on the table. I was very impressed with the work that went into that. That was a real work of art. I thought it was a bit much for a dessert. It's a very huge plate of food. The creamy sauce, I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite nice. Yeah, but I agree to some extent with what Marilla said. There's just too much going on in the plate. But on presentation, it's beautiful. Creativity, excellent.
Pringles, your plate is almost empty.
It was more citrusy than sweet, if you know what I'm saying. I understand that you put the citrus on there to prevent the browning of the fruit, the apple and whatnot, but you had it down to a T. You were controlled, you had everything in the bag. Great presentation. Not what I would call the best dessert.
Valma, what do you think?
Yeah, the presentation is good. The dessert is a little bulky. Because of puff pastry have so many layers, you could have removed some of the layers and make it a little thinner. For me, it's still a little undercooked, puff pastry. You can see it is still raw. So that you could have separated it and pull away all that.
Well, perhaps it was meant to be a sushi. Was it, guys?
The fruits, you should have made a nice compote with all that fruit. You have all the Grace product over there, the guava. You make a nice compote, cook the fruits a little bit, reduce it, add your cocoa powder, and you would have incorporated the cocoa powder much more. Make the size, for example, this size would have been perfect. That and this would have been nice, instead of so big, you know what I mean? Remember, less is best. Less is always best. From a young culinarians, it's very good. I mean, just 2 ingredients to come up with something like this. This is really good. This is really, really commendable, and I really like it.
Yes, I would have to say, let's give them a round of applause. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause, judges. Now, the white team is going to face the judges for the very last time in this competition. So, let's go, judges. Taste away and let us know what you think. It was kind of difficult for you guys there. You didn't seem as though you have it together, Joshua.
No, I mean, we had it all planned in our heads, but then I think at the end we just put too much puff pastry there and it was really uncooked.
Too much pastry. Elvis, what are your initial thoughts? Elvis?
Yeah.
Eartha Elvis? Huh?
I think like the pastry, we didn't have enough time to cook it. The heat, the oven, our time management, like it all. led to that puff pastry, that undercooked puff pastry.
Just for a moment there, I was talking to Quincy, and Quincy said to me that maybe they were trying to make some bread from Alma Bakery. At any point, did that cross your mind?
No.
No, you didn't? Okay. All right. Okay, then. Let's see what Quincy thinks. Is this an unfinished loaf of bread?
Let me correct him. I didn't say about the bread. Boy, I'll be very honest with you. I saw roti too.
You saw a roti as well. Okay,
Honestly,
so from a crepe to roti. Did you see a wrap pizza?
No, but
Okay.
I saw roti.
Okay.
Guys, I saw y'all, and from the start, I knew this is what we would get. All right, I saw it. I knew what was coming. You guys were not organized because I mean, in the last 7 minutes, you guys did not put that in the oven as yet. The puff pastry in the oven, and I mean the strawberry was nice, but you dip it in that little chocolate sauce you have there. That was beautiful. I love that.
Beautiful
Alright.
chocolate sauce.
Yeah,
I love my chocolate. Say it. I love my chocolate.
You know, so I tasted the chocolate, but however, I'm not gonna eat this.
Are you
Sorry.
not going to eat it?
No, I'm not gonna eat it.
That's
I looked in there and it had this gravy, and I think all it was missing to make a roti was some beef. I swear. So yeah.
Oh no.
No, but it's
that's
the truth.
worse than
It's the
we've
truth.
had from Valmore all season.
and you guys-
there I am saying that Valmore
guys-
was the bad guy. But
you
we
guys
haven't
needed
heard
to
from
be a
him
little
yet.
more creative. I mean, it was just a blah plate. That you just brought a plate and that was it. And I saw this piece of dough, a little bit of chocolate, and strawberry with 2 airs made of grape. That was it. And I don't think it was creative, to be very honest. And I could not taste the dough.
You want to hear from Valmore, or should we just skip this part?
You might want to.
You want to hear from him? Chef, what do you think?
I just think this disappointment is putting it very mildly.
Aye.
I mean,
Brace yourself.
I mean, you guys have been doing this for a while. How can you not cook the dough? I don't understand. It's already made for you. All I have to do is roll it and put it in the oven. It's just that simple. When I saw you rolling this dough for 10 minutes, I almost come over there and throw away the rolling pin. Either you cut the dough in half, and if you're gonna roll, put some pressure on the dough, and then the dough will spread. You just rolling the rolling pin over the dough. I don't think you guys really taking it seriously. See what is at stake here. 2 weeks in Jamaica, you've been publicized. I mean, this is just unacceptable. I mean, it takes 450 degrees to 400 degrees at a high temperature to cook puff pastry. Puff pastry is made of pure butter. So you must cook at a high temperature. So this oven is just way too low to begin with. Now, you keep opening the oven back and forth, back and forth. You should know that it's not cooked yet. I mean, I've said this from the beginning. Keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. While the filling is not tasting too bad, but it's like my counterpart said, it's just very mushy. I'd rather see you dice it up and use the cream, what was it again? The evaporated milk, reduce it, add some butter, make something creamy with it, and fold in the fruits in it and do your thing. A small piece of puff pastry in a circle, puff up and use as a garnish. A pastry comes with 3 things. It comes with the main ingredient, it comes with something crisp, and a sauce. It's as that simple for a dessert. I mean, the yellow team are the perfect dessert besides the size. And the pastry undercooked. I mean, you guys should have been taking this much, much more serious than this. This is not good.
Well, it sounds like Valmore is saying that you've more or less prepared a disaster, guys. But let's get a round of applause for their effort. Let's get it going. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. The judges are going to tell us who the winner of this competition will be.